Fuck. Ah! Hey guys, just making some food for Bella. Thought I'd pop on for a bit to see who's out there today in YouTube land. Friday afternoon, it's raining outside, it's kind of cool, and well, not up to too much today. Just cooking up a storm again. Not sure what I'm making for dinner, just making this food for Bella right now. Hi, Grandma. How are you? Happy Friday. Raining and storming here again. You know what? It's raining here too, and it's gotten cold. We're supposed to have rain all night. Right now, I'm cooking up some ground chicken to make a chicken medley for Bella. I'm cooking up her meals. Not sure what I'm making for dinner yet. I think I'll make I think I might just make something like canned beans or something. I don't feel like cooking. I just had to cook up this meat for Bella, so she has no choice. She wouldn't have any meals. Hi, Hugh. I can't say your name. Hewan? Hewan? Hi, Hewan. Hi, Grandma. Who else is in here? Hi, Dave. Good afternoon. Happy Friday. I haven't really been much in a mood to cook anything spectacular this week. Just basic stuff. And even grocery shopping, I don't even know what to pick up because I don't feel like really cooking. So it's been easy meals. Hi, Pramod. Pramod. Hi. I am from Ontario, Canada. Where are you from? Oh, tomorrow's my grocery haul. The sales suck again. I picked up a few things this week. I went to the discount store, so I got some stuff already on my grocery haul. It's not completely finished yet, so I'll finish it off tomorrow. Mumbai. How's the weather there right now in Mumbai? What am I cooking? I'm cooking up some ground chicken for my puppy dog. And I'm going to add some vegetables to it. And I'm going to add a little bit of oats. Just to thicken it up a little bit. Maybe some pumpkin. It's still partially frozen, so I'm trying to take it apart here. I don't know if you can see it. See, ground pork. Ground chicken. Sure. Bella, you want to go on the camera? She doesn't like the camera, so she might just run around it. Say hi. Say hello. She knows how to say hello, but she doesn't do it all the time. Hello, yeah. Hello. Hello. Say hello. Mama give you a treat. Say hello. Hello. I'm going to give you a treat. How about that? Hold on. You stay there. Sit down. Sit down for the mamas. Mama's going to throw you a treat. Okay, I'm going to throw you the little treat. Just the little treats. Sit down. Sit down, Mama. I'm going to throw you the little treats. 1, 2, 3. What is my profession? I'm a content creator and a homemaker. There you go, baby girl. What is your profession? 32 degrees. Oh, that's nice. I wish it was like that here. There she goes. She's done now. She got her treat. She doesn't stay on the camera too long because she doesn't really like the camera. Yeah. So this is just a basic meal. I'm going to add canned vegetables because I don't have anything fresh. So what I do is I buy the peas, the string beans, with the carrots in a can. I strain it, and then I just add it to this. Grandma says hello. Hey, look, Grandma says hello. Let's say hello to Grandma. Look, sit down. Sit down, say hello, Grandma. Say Grandma says hello. Sit down, Bella. Sit down, the Mama says. Sit down, good girl. Say hello. 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 She doesn't want to do it. You want a treat for your hello? Are you going to say hello for a treat? No? You going to speak for Mama? Use your words? Okay, here. 1, 2, 3. Say hello. 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 No, you don't want to. You're too shy. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, baby girl. You can sit there and watch Mama cook, okay? Okay? Her name is Bella. Yeah, her name is Bella. She comes on the channel once in a while on the videos. If I could get her in the video. Can't get a good... Oh, actually, I'll turn this down a little bit. This way. Here we go. Can't really see what I'm cooking, but... So what are you up to today, Grandma? Did you cook anything? I seen that you made that sub. That looked really good. Where did you get that Subway sauce? I've never seen that before. I've heard people buy it on their grocery hauls, but I've never actually seen it. Walmart? I'll have to get my friend to check out Walmart for me. I don't go to Walmart, but I'll get my friend to check it out. Jay loves Subway. Well, he used to, but the price of it sometimes is really pricey. Unless you got a coupon or something, but even then. Trying to think what to cook for tomorrow. See me, I have the same problem. I don't know what I want to cook this weekend. I know I'm going to pick up some green peppers, red peppers, so I might make something with that. But what to make, right? What do I feel like eating and actually cooking? Yeah, like when it costs like almost $20-something for 2 subs, that's ridiculous, eh? So much cheaper to make it at home. And chicken teriyaki is one of my favorite ones. So you made a really good sub. I like chicken teriyaki and I like their meatball sub. But for some reason, their meatball sub is spicy now. Oh my God. I don't know if it's the sauce or what, but spicy. But I still love it. No, sorry. That's their pizza sub that's spicy. My bad. The pizza sub is spicy. You know what? I do have to say their buns are not the greatest. When it comes, like, I notice that they go stale very fast. Like, even if they're wrapped and they're put in the fridge, Subway's buns, hard as a rock the next day. I'm like, what the heck? Oh, sweet onion. Yes, that's a good one too. See, I have one right down the road here. And that's the only restaurant in our little community. So it's quite popular. Well, I can't say that. There's a chip stand that happens during the summer right beside it. But besides that, we don't have any little restaurants but that place. I have to go into town if I want something else. Exactly. You can get fresh bread at Walmart for dirt cheap. You can get buns, a pack of 4 sub buns, 12-inch long for like $2.99 at our grocery store. And you know, it is so much cheaper. But they have to pay their staff, right? That's the reason it's so freaking high, I guess. Yeah, I made so many French breads when I used to work in the bakery because the bakery was part of a grocery store. So French bread, Italian bread, all those breads, they used to be 99 cents. Now I see them for $2.99. I'm like, what the hell? But if you go to Walmart, of course it's going to be cheaper. But this grocery store, $2.99. In the short time since I've been there, it's gone up that much. And it's nothing spectacular. It's just white bread. And did you know that French bread in the grocery store, it's only the cut in the middle? So if it's a French bread, it's 3 lines like this, diagonally. And the Italian one is just 1 line in the middle. Well, that's how they make it here anyways. People think, oh, it tastes different. I'm like, nope. And I used to argue with customers. I'm like, I want Italian bread. I said, French bread is the same thing. They're like, no, it's not. It tastes different. I'm like, no, it doesn't. It's the same freaking bread. I know, I make it. The only thing is, when it comes out, you cut it in the middle and call it Italian bread. 3 lines if it's French. But customers would argue with me all the time. And I'm like, okay, do you, bud? Do you? I don't know nothing. I don't work here. Try to educate people, but some places, in other places like I guess Italy or other places might be different. It might actually be an authentic Italian bread. You know what I mean? Like, for us, it was just a basic white bread. The roll would just come on a pan, and then they rise it to this round bread, and then they do the slicing thing when it came out of the proofer, and then you put it in the oven, and yeah. Mind you, nothing came in fresh. It was all frozen. We just had to rise it and bake it. Score it, whatever, you know. Add the ingredients on top if there was any, like cheese or something on the breads or seeds or whatever. Nothing's fresh, man. When it comes to grocery stores, all of the stuff is pre-made, but we just add to it and rise it and whatever else. Okay, this is taking too long. I hate when it's half frozen. But I had to cook. I only had 1 left in my freezer. 1 more little pack. So I'm like, well, that won't last. I have to go shopping tomorrow. I don't have time to cook tomorrow for Bella in the morning. So I'm doing it now. I cooked for about 3 days worth of meals for her. But lately she's been freaking fussy. So now I'm adding a little bit of oatmeal. It's a little bit of filler. Just a little bit. Then I add a little bit of dry pumpkin powder. Because the pumpkin in a can is like $6, and this is like $6, and it lasts us 6 months. So you just take a tablespoon of it, and you add a little bit of water, and this helps her digestive system. Helps us if she has diarrhea or anything like that. So add about half a cup of water just to make like some kind of gravy. And I add a little bit of rosemary because rosemary is good for their breath. My dog doesn't have you know how dogs have doggy breath? My dog doesn't have doggy breath. And her teeth are like pearl white, like just so white. Beautiful teeth. Hey, Bella, Mama takes care of you. Yes, she does. She has her own toothbrush. Brush her teeth with coconut oil. Just a little bit. I don't use their toothpaste because there's stuff in it, like cinnamon and mint. I'm like, you're not even supposed to give that to a dog. Why is that in their toothpaste? They like to keep her dog sick. But yeah, she's got nice teeth. The vet even says she has nice teeth. No doggy smell. Everybody's like, your dog's breath doesn't even stink. I'm like, I know. She's got good health, good gut health. I watch her gut health. Some people will think I'm strict. They're like, oh, you don't let her eat that. You don't let her eat this. You don't eat it. Yeah, I watch her diet because she's a dog that's healthy and I want to keep her healthy. Make sure she eats the right stuff. Here. Like I've noticed in a lot of the canned foods have things in it that is on the toxicity list for dogs. I'm like, why are they putting that in the dog food? Like, you shouldn't have things that are cinnamon. You shouldn't have things that have onions in it, that kind of stuff. And a lot of the products have this kind of garbage in it. I'm like, what the hell? No wonder dogs are sick. I was talking about that yesterday on my live. Yeah, I was giving out too much info about my personal life, so I was like, I kind of deleted that live yesterday. So I was like, I gotta watch what I say on here because I don't want to divulge too much of my life, like where I live and stuff, right? Yes, tomorrow's your live at 7 o'clock. For some reason, you and Janine, it never shows up. I clicked the bell, so you're both on my bell. It doesn't show up on my phone saying, oh, you guys are live. I have to be like, just looking at my feeds and stuff like that and watching for videos, and all of a sudden, oh, I see Janine's on live. So I'm going to click on it, or you'll be on live. That's the only way I'll see it. I don't get a notification. Not only that, Grandma, you know what? Yesterday I was wearing a shirt and I didn't realize that when I'm around the house, I don't often wear anything underneath my shirt. So it was a cold day yesterday, if you get what I mean. I don't want to attract the wrong kind of people, just men out there that are perverted and stuff. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to take it off because a lot of the live, you could see that. And it's like, I don't care, but I don't want to attract the wrong kind of people. So it was pretty prominent yesterday in my live too. Like if you're my friend and my family, it's pretty common for me, but I don't do that when there's hundreds of thousands of people on YouTube, right? Try to keep it somewhat okay. Okay, now I need the magic spoon. I'll use this big sucker. This is just an original magic spoon with nothing written on it. It's going to be delicious. It's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be delicious. It's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. Bella, it's going to be delicious. It's going to be great. It's going to be fabulous. Do you want a taste test? Bella, taste test time. Come get some chicken. Hi, Sherry. I'm just making food for Bella right now. Bella, taste test time. Hey. Okay, that doesn't work. Clean up, crew. Okay, you got something to clean up? Careful, this is hot. So be careful. I'm gonna blow on it. Okay, here we go. Let me know what you think. Was it good? Are you looking out the window? Oh, she was looking out the window. The rabbit must be outside because she's staring out the window right now, and that grabbed her attention. There's a rabbit running around. There's always something running around my yard, but lately there's been a rabbit there, and she's been like watching the rainbow like a hawk. Watching the rainbow. Watching the window like a hawk. It's either that or she sees an Amazon guy across the street. Yeah, she is cute. She's been a suck the last couple of days. She won't leave me alone. The minute I sit down, she's just leaning on me and she's all over me, like her head on me. I was like, okay, Bella, I need some space. Go a little further, sit over there. She doesn't want to. She wants to be all over me. And she'll follow me like on my heels. I'll go to the bathroom. She's with me. She's in front of me on the rug. I'm like, I can't even go pee without you being in here. Smart puppy. Smart puppy, though. Tomorrow she sees her mamere and her prepare. We're going with my parents to go shopping tomorrow. We'll do some grocery shopping. So her Saturdays is with mamere and prepare. And yeah, she's looking forward to that. I already mentioned tomorrow's Saturday. She's like, doing her little spins and everything. So what are you up to, Sherry? What are you cooking today? I was telling Grandma I don't know what to make for supper. I think I'll just make maybe some beans or a can of soup or something. I was thinking tomato soup with those chow mein noodles that I have, those dry ones, because I really like that. And it's the most easiest thing to do, right? Have you guys ever tried this stuff? Hold on. These chow mein noodles. The ones you find in Chinese restaurants. I don't know if you find them there, but we find them in our Chinese restaurants. They usually put it in, oh, fuck. What's that dumpling? That soup there. I can't remember the soup. It's always at the buffet. But think about it. Tomato soup sounds good. Yeah, exactly. I've been craving actually tomato soup, so I might just make that with chow mein noodles tonight. A little bit of basil. I'll get some basil from my plant there, and my basil plant. And nice and easy. I have a craving for toasted tomato, because I bought some tomatoes this week, but I got no bread. And I'm trying to stay away from bread. I'm trying to be a good girl, because I don't want my sugars to go too high. You haven't seen those? Here they sell it in the foreign aisle, like where all the foreign foods are and stuff like that. And they sell it at the bulk barn too. Yeah, like egg drop soup. Wonton soups. It's usually where the wonton soup is, and the green little onions and stuff when you go to a buffet. I love it. I'd rather have that than crackers. I love crackers, but I'd rather have that than crackers. Okay, I think that's it. I'm not going to cook any more than this. That's good enough. I'll show you what it looks like. Boom. So that's what she's having. She's having some ground chicken with some mixed vegetables and pumpkin and rosemary. A little bit of a water gravy, to go with the pumpkin. And a little bit of oatmeal. Just plain oatmeal, just to plump it up a little bit. And a little bit of a filler instead of the fillers that they put into the garbage dog food that they sell. But yeah, so that's her dinner for the next couple days, because she also eats dry food and she has goodies throughout the day as well. So spoiled rotten. I'll have to move this thing up. I think I might get another stand. There's a lot of lighting today, like everywhere I go. So there we go. That's not too bad, eh? That's not too bad. Don't look at my ceilings. They haven't been painted yet. I moved into this house, and this house needs... These are older ceilings, and they're tile ceilings. And I planned on painting it a couple years back, but my roof had a leak in it in my living room. So, yeah, it got fixed and everything else. It's fixed, but now I have to remove those tiles or actually paint them. So I don't know. I'll probably paint this kitchen this year, and well, I'm definitely going to paint that area in the living room where I had the leak. But yeah. It's a lot of work, because my house is 2,200 square feet on the main level. And This is my ceiling tiles in every room pretty much. But it's old. It's never been renovated. Like, it hasn't been renovated for a long, long time. So it needs a good paint job. I just hate painting, especially ceilings. Tried to pawn it off with my friend. I'm like, hey, I know you like painting. Do you want to paint my ceilings? He's like, I hate painting. I'm like, fuck. He used to paint, but now he doesn't want to paint. So we'll see. We'll see. I get the oomph to actually do it. The one thing I hate doing is painting. I actually hate painting. Paint party. You know what? I've had contractors that did my bathroom, and they were friends of ours, and these are contractors. And yeah, they always leave a mess, and I don't like that. I'm kind of finicky. So paint party, messy. I want a good job. I want it to be done properly. You know, I don't want paint on my rug. I don't want paint on my floors. I don't want missing parts or like the border painted on it and like, you know, splashes on, because I have wooden borders. So they got to take the borders off, I guess. Yeah, they'll have to take the borders off, then paint the ceilings. I don't know. And I don't have enough people that I know that would like to actually paint, like I said. So paint party might work if I had friends that wanted to do it. Yeah, I had to do a lot of renos this year. My ramp's falling apart because Bella's always up and down the ramp, and she's always getting caught in the nails or something, and is always ripping a piece of wood or something. I'm like, fuck. And my ramp is starting to rot on one side, like the railing. So we got to replace the railing. That's not too bad. I could do that myself. But we had to do that. We had to replace a door because the house shifts too much, and we got to find out how to have a door that's not going to be, I guess, shifting with the house, because this door has a hard time opening in the summertime, and in the wintertime, there's a gap about this much at the bottom because the house shifts that much with the frost. So we've got to figure that out. Might have to get a special person to come in and install a proper door. We have a good door. It's a really expensive door. It's $1,000 door. It's an extra wide door for someone in a wheelchair because this is a wheelchair accessible house. But like I said, I have to find out how to have a door that won't shift with the house the way it does. I'll take you with me. Oh. Yeah, Sherry, my house is wheelchair accessible because his dad owned this house before that, and his mom was in a wheelchair. So my bedroom door is extra wide, so you could fit a wheelchair in there. The bathroom is made for wheelchair accessible and you also have a shower that has a sit-down bench in it. So we were like, we're going to do that specifically for ourselves when we moved in, because we're like, when we get old, we want to sit down when we're taking a shower. So might as well just get that shower. And the door to the house to get in is wheelchair accessible. And I have a wooden ramp outside. Freaking sun. The windows are, look at this, the curtains are closed. Look how bright it is. And it's gloomy out there. Very gloomy, like it's raining and stuff. Yeah, it's so freaking bright. What is that in the ground? Exactly. It's good too because my dad has a hard time walking, like I told you yesterday. So he could come up the ramp. He doesn't have to worry about stairs or anything like that. He's able to come here and not have to worry about that, which is good too. Yeah. And it's good because Jay has arthritis and osteoarthritis in his hips, and he's got a problem with his knees and all this other stuff, right? So if it gets worse later down the road, we're good. We'll have that already if we're still living here. If we're still living here. My house is paid off, but the way the economy is, right? I have a 5-bedroom house and it gets costly with the heat and the hydro and all that. So whew. Guess I'm drinking coffee again. Jay got me a coffee at Wendy's. Went to his Cairo today and brought me back a coffee. We kind of are in a way because the basement has 3 sub pumps, and it's a hassle. It's a hassle you always have to worry about because our house is on clay, so it's constant running of water and stuff like that, And just a couple years ago, they said that our area is considered a flood zone now, and it never was throughout the whole time his dad owned this house. And all of a sudden, we get a letter saying it's considered a flood zone, so they won't cover us if there's a flood in our basement. So it's like, okay, there's potential for flooding in our basement. So if it happens, then we're gonna have to cover that. And it's like, Jay's like fed up with it. Like he has a hard time getting on his knees to get down there to do that. And I don't like the basement period. I don't like going in the basement. I never liked basements in the first place, but yeah, just something we're considering. Maybe a little bit more off grid. Like we wanted a tiny home at one time, just maybe a 1-bedroom, maybe 2-bedroom, but we were lucky to get this place. It came up and we're like, well, we're going to buy it. It was a good price and we're like, we're not going to let this go. So we went and bought it and decided to move here. We had our camp. We thought, well, that's our little tiny home too, but then we sold our camp because we were basically told during the whole pandemic kind of thing that we couldn't go to our camp because it was on the reserve and we were not native and not belonging to that reserve. So until everything was settled, they didn't want their elders to get sick, so they closed it to the public, which meant I couldn't go to a camp that I paid for. We were paying for the lot every year, but we had a camp there. We couldn't have access to it. So almost for a year, we were paying for a camp we couldn't have access to. So we sold it. We bought it for $5,000. We sold it for $9,000. Cheers. Put the $9,000 towards our house. And that's what we did. We said, we'll just sell our camp and we'll just put it towards this house because this became like our camp. We bought the camp because we lived in the city, and where I lived in a 5-plex, and it was the middle of the city, and I had people above me, beside me, underneath me, cops always around the area, people fighting outside my window. It was a horrible neighborhood. Well, it's not horrible. I was used to it. I grew up in that neighborhood, but it was getting worse. Poverty, drugs was just coming closer and closer to where I lived. And I don't like that atmosphere. So we moved out of town, about 30 minutes out of town. And we're on a highway, but we are a lot better here. Like the atmosphere is a lot better here. Like, we don't have people coming at our door, and we don't have people pissing on our front step. We don't have cops at our door, like at my window when I'm sitting watching TV, arresting someone at my window in my driveway. My friend was from out of town and she says, "Is this how it is all the time?" I'm like, "Why?" She's like, she was looking out my window and looking at the store across the street and everything. She goes, "I feel like I'm in a show like Cops." I'm like, "Well, welcome to my world. This is my reality." She's like, "Holy shit." So now I would never, ever live in the city again. If anything, I'd rather live a little further from the city, more in the bush. Like I still have neighbors, but they're far enough where, they mind their business. I don't even know their names, nothing like that. I keep to myself, but I'd rather have it a little further down, in the bush where there's lots more trees and stuff. But it is what it is. I love my house. Just, I want a little bit better surrounding. See, it's a little seniors. See, if I'm older, I might actually consider that, Grandma, because it's just seniors there, right? It's not a bunch of riffraff, druggies or a bunch of drunks walking there, hey baby, and fights in your backyard. Like that's what I like. I like peace and quiet. Even if it's like-minded people, it's fine. But as for myself, I'm a very private person. I like to tend to keep to myself when it comes to my home. Bella, why are you going back and forth? What are you looking for? No, you can't play with the rabbit right now, honey. You play with him later. You can't go outside, it's raining. Then you're going to smell like a puppy dog. You're going to smell puppy. Yeah, you're going to smell like a stinky wet dog. Yeah, exactly. They do it all for you. See here, that's another thing. I have a huge yard. I can't mow that freaking yard with a hand mower because it's freaking too big. Like I have a side yard here, a side yard here, a front yard, and a backyard. So we have a driving lawnmower, and I can't drive it because I'm not a good driver. I tried it last year, and my nephew tried to teach me, and I ran right into the fence. I took a panic attack. I'm like, ran into the fence. I'm like, nope, not doing this shit. Not doing this shit. I have a hard time when it comes to vehicles. I can't drive. My mind wanders, right? I must have gotten an accident in my past life or something because I've always feared driving. But if I'm in the bush, which is weird, if I'm in the bush and we're in a trail and there's no cars or anything, I could drive the truck or the car, no problem. But the minute I see a car coming towards me, I start to panic and I start like looking away, or I start putting my hand up like this, and I can't do that, right? Even if I'm a passenger, if there's a transport coming towards us, I have to look away. Oh, I was not hurt. I was more embarrassed because it's going into the fence, right? I'm like, fuck. So yeah, I'm like, not going to do that again. So my nephew is the one who does our lawn. Jay has a hard time because of his back. So, there's kind of like a hill that goes like this and stuff. And so it twists and turns and stuff, and it hurts his back and it hurts his hips. So he has a hard time with doing the lawn. So our nephew does it for us. Well, his nephew. His godson. Gives him a little bit of extra cash too, I'd rather pay him than, pay some professional. He does a good job. He used to do it for his grandfather. Then he started doing it for his uncle. Let me get the little bowls. I gotta open the window. It's getting hot in here. Holy shit. Yeah, exactly. It helps him out. It helps us out. Gives him a little bit of responsibility, and we know who's doing it. He knows the yard, and he's been doing it since he was a kid. So storming there too, eh? Everybody's getting rain. Grandma's getting rain. We're getting rain. We don't have any thunder, but we got rain. We're supposed to get some tonight, for sure. Tomorrow it's supposed to go up to 12 degrees Celsius, so it's going to be nice. But I'm sure it's going to turn into rain. Oh. Does this temperature or this weather make you sleepy, guys? I woke up this morning at 5 o'clock like I always do with Jay. Made breakfast and everything else. Laid down, watched some videos on YouTube. So I was probably watching one of yous. Or maybe Grandma or Janine or something. And I fell asleep. Fell asleep till 9:30. And then just a while ago, I was laying on my bed doing some editing and stuff like that. And fell asleep again while I was editing. I'm like, this weather sucks. It does feel good to have a nap in the afternoon. I do like afternoon naps. You have wild dreams in the afternoon. Your power was out, Sherry? Do you have a backup generator? That's one thing I made sure to invest when I got this place. But I only use it if it's like 4 or 5 hours or more, then I'll start using the generator. But besides that, I'm pretty sufficient with the stuff I have, like, you know, like battery packs and stuff like that for my phone. And oh, even just getting a small one, you know, I think they're like $300. They're a little expensive. It'd be like a splurge for the year. That's what we call it, a splurge for the year. We buy one big thing. It helps so much. Like if you have a freezer or a fridge, you know, and then you know you'll have your lights out. Especially nowadays, with all the brownouts and shit, it's scary. Like we have the one with the gas, so we have extra gas and stuff like that. And like I said, I have the battery packs for the smaller stuff, and we have lanterns and stuff, so we don't actually have to use any battery operated stuff or anything like that when it comes to lighting. Yeah, I know it's hard, Grandma. Grandma, you should make yourself a wish list. You would be surprised. You know, when I started my channel, not when I started my channel, a couple years back, I had a wish list. I still have my wish list. I received a couple gifts and I was quite surprised. Like my stand, my lighting, my spoons. Like these spoons here were actually a gift from someone. You know? Hey, Jekasai, how are ya? Since you live in a senior's place, Grandma, do you have a backup generator like in the building itself? Like, you know, because I know my daughter, she lives in a housing complex that's low income housing, but she was telling me they have a generator. Like the whole complex has a generator. That's good for that. That's good for that. I just worry about my fridge and my freezer and my septic, not my septic, my sub pumps. Those are the things I worry the most about. But even my freezer, people are like, why don't you get a big freezer? I have an apartment size freezer, like a smaller freezer downstairs, because if the lights go out or if we're out of hydro or whatever, we don't have to keep it going for as long. And if it happens to spoil, it won't be as much food as a big freezer. No, they don't have that, eh? No, they have that here. I didn't even know that until my daughter told me that the other day. So I was telling her, get yourself a generator. She goes, why? We have automatic. The lights go out, it turns back on. I'm like, what? She goes, the whole complex is like that. Must be nice. My day is good. My day is good. I'm making my dog some food. So I made some ground beef. I'll show you what I made. Okay. This is what I call my chicken medley. So humans could eat that and a dog could eat it. So what it is, it's ground chicken with mixed vegetables. So peas, carrots, string beans. There's pumpkin in there. There's also rosemary and a little bit of water to make it like a little gravy. So I could eat it. My dog could eat it, but this is for my dog. That's her meal. I have a garage. These apartments are sort of attached, but no. Okay. I have a garage too. Mine's not attached. Jay and his dad built it. It's bigger than my house almost. It's just out of wood, but it's, you know, concrete slabs kind of thing on concrete slab. A lot of gravel in there. It's old, but we got a garage that we don't even use. can't even park a car in there because that part of, there used to be a road that goes to the back. Now it's the side driveway on the other side of our driveway that goes to a house in the back. So when they made the house in the back, we put a fence there so they would have access to our yard. But that was the access to the garage. So the garage is pretty much just to put stuff in, like, ladders and stuff like that. Nothing spectacular. Right now it's 4:19 p.m. in my country. What time is it in yours? I think yours is nighttime, eh? Bedtime almost? It's supper time here. Oh my God, it's 4:20 already? She just left to go to work, I swear. Yes, it actually helps with their breath. It's good for their oral care. I'm sure it has some other benefits I can't remember, but I just use it pretty much for her breath. "1:53 a.m. What are you doing up so late? Don't you have school in the morning? Oh no, you don't have school. It's Saturday tomorrow. What are you doing up so late? You just come on to see my live? 1:53 a.m. That's really late. Can't sleep? Jekka say, you need to subscribe to my live. Subscribe to my channel. You subscribe to my channel and I'll subscribe to yours, okay? But I'll take 24 hours to subscribe because I heard from a friend that you got to take 24 hours in between each other to subscribe. So YouTube doesn't think that it's some kind of cahoots thing. Oh, you're on night duty. Oh. What kind of night duty? For what? In the hostel or? Yeah, Sherry, there's a lot of benefits for a lot of things that we eat every day that your dog could eat, and it's actually really good for the dogs. And there's a lot of things that people don't know they shouldn't be given to their dogs, and they have no idea. Like, you don't give your dog grapes, you don't give your dog onions, you don't give your dog cinnamon. Oh my God, there's a list. There's a big list. Oh, so for your course, eh? Is that part of your course to get your hours in, Jekasai? You're working at the hospital? So you must be on your break. How many hours do you have to put in so you get your... How many hours do you have to put in? Or years? You got to put years in, eh? And you're going to be a cardiologist? Looks like we have a heart surgeon watching here. A cardiologist. "6 p.m. till 6 a.m. Ooh, that's a long shift. That's going to make good money, eh, Jekasai? Your parents must be proud. Oh, you have to take care of your family. That's right. Hey, if you have to take care of your family, you're a good boy. Good man. Nothing wrong with that. Your mom passed away? Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that. Yeah. Coffee's cold. Bella, you want a taste test? Bella? Where are you? Bella, you're too quiet. What are you doing? Probably sleeping. Bella, come to Mama's. I'm gonna give her some food. Come here, baby. Here. Num nums. Perfect. So I'll subscribe to you tomorrow because it takes 24 hours for them to notify, well, to see that you're subscribed. And then I'll subscribe tomorrow because I've heard that they think it's like a glitch or something, or people are scamming and whatever. So by tomorrow, it should be okay. My God, it's stuck here. Some people don't show up on my list as subscribed. Are you a private subscriber, like a hidden subscriber? Are you on private? Because I can't see sometimes when people subscribe and they say they're subscribed, but I don't see them on my list. No, I don't stay alone. I have a husband. I have a husband and I have a dog. I have a daughter. She doesn't live here. She lives with her husband and her two kids. She has 3 kids, but she has 2 in her custody. Remember I was telling you yesterday, you're just a little bit younger than my daughter. My daughter's going to be 30. And you're 26, right? My husband is at work. And my daughter is at school. She's taking hairdressing. And she lives on her own. She just got married last weekend. Tomorrow's going to be a week. Today is a week that she's been married. Officially a week. Can't believe it. No, a hairdresser. She cuts hair. But she just started doing that course in February. Then after that, she's going to take business and she's going to start opening her own shop. Smart girl. I'm glad she's going back to school. Eight people in the room and no one's saying anything. I know that Sherry's here. I know Grandma's here. Who else is here? Speak up. Speak up, folks. Don't be shy. Yeah, beauty parlor. She'll cut the hair. She'll style the hair, make you look beautiful. She does tattoos on the side, too. She does tattoos on people. She does that from the house. She does it for fun. Like, she doesn't, do it as a business. But she does that as well. Hi, Missy. So I got Grandma here. I got Missy here. I got Jekasai. I got Sherry. Who else is here? People that are watching on the TV. I know Jay, when he watches on TV, he can't text. He can't, make a message because, I don't know. It doesn't have that option. You have to download the app. So. Ooh, what are you up to, Missy? What's for dinner tonight? I'm just making some little meals for Bella. She has 3 to 4 of these a day. She loves them. They're homemade. I put them in the little Caesar packages because it's just perfect size, right? Stack them in the freezer. Zap them for 30 seconds and they're ready to go. So it's chicken medley tonight for Bella. Haven't really seen Janine today. I wonder if she's feeling okay. We were having a blast last night on the live. Oh, shepherd's pie. Hey, I'm due for that. You made some lazy cabbage rolls this week, and I'm like, I'm due for that. You made some shepherd's pie this week, I'm due for that. You cook like I do. I love it. Got to watch more and more of your channel. Oh, let's see. Dog. Hi, dog. Doggle? Is that how you say it? Doggle? Sure, Davenport. My daughter says she needs your daughter to come visit her. She loves tattoos. Well, she lives pretty far. She's in Canada. She's in Ontario. What is the weather today, Ma? Country. It is raining today. It is not a good day. It's kind of chilly. It's only 5 degrees Celsius right now. There's a little bit of a wind. It's gloomy. It's, not really a good day to play outside or do anything outside. Kind of a day to sleep, You just boiled your dog's chicken? We're all cooking for chickens, for doggies. So Doggle. Okay, perfect. Welcome, Doggle. How are you today? What's up with you today? What are you up to on this Friday day? Friday day. Friday day. What are you up to on this Friday? I think that's what I'm going to do from now on, guys. When I'm bored, I'm just going to come on live and talk. If I want to talk with someone, I'll just say, I'll go live, see who's out there. Aw, you got a horse? That's nice. Well, she's sick right now? Poor little thing. She's going to be okay? Take care, Jekasai. Don't work too hard. We'll talk again soon. Have a good night. I like how he calls me mom. Well, I've got horses and I'm looking after her. Okay, mom. Take care. Peace out. Bye, Jekasai. Adios, amigos. Au revoir, à la prochaine, mon ami. So I put a little bit of parchment paper on top so it doesn't get freezer burn. It never gets freezer burn, but this way it's easier to take it off and it doesn't stick to the meat because I put a foil on top. Then I put it in the freezer, label it before I do that, and Bella has meals for a little bit. Oh, definitely. And if we're ever starving and we have no food, I'll just eat hers. She can eat the animals outside. That won't happen. But it's something I can make a huge batch of, and me and Jay could have a bowl of it, no problem, because it's for the both of us, right? It's for all three of us, actually. We could actually do that. Me and Jay were looking at meat orders from the butcher today, and we're thinking about actually getting a meat order. So that way we have all our meats for the summertime, and it's a lot cheaper because the meats are getting up there in price. And like, quality of meat is better at the butcher's. Price is a little high, but the grocery stores here are getting at that price that it's equaling out to the butchers. So I got to empty my freezer. I told Jay, okay, I'm going to work on emptying my freezer this week, next week, and then the week after. And then we might just get a nice big grocery haul butcher meat order. She's so cute. She's a girl. She's a girl. I didn't want to. I wasn't sure about getting a female because I had to get her fixed, but I'm not going to get her fixed either Because the more and more I read about it, once you get your dog fixed, they want to do it before they're adults, but they don't have time to grow their limbs and everything else, their sexual reproductive organs and stuff like that. Like their hormones and all that are not totally grown yet. Like it's not adult yet. They prefer to do it before they become adults. And this is why dogs have a lot of issues, because they get fixed too early. So hip dysplasia, all this stuff, a lot of it stems from being fixed too early. So Bella's never been fixed. So she could have babies, but we're not going to let her have babies. We don't let her hang out with other boy dogs, She's had 3 periods and she's the cleanest dog. I think I've seen like 2 or 3 spots on the ground here, and she cleans it up, whatever, like she's awesome. She's awesome. I only have to worry about it every 6 months, and you can barely even tell she's on it. They say, oh, they get violent and they get grumpy and bitchy and stuff when they're on their periods. Bullshit. It's all a gimmick. Yeah, beef is going to skyrocket, guys. I'll tell you that right now. Beef is going to skyrocket. Next up from that will be chicken. It's the year of the chicken. This year, pork will go down because pork was more expensive last year. Okay, I used to work in retail, so I noticed the patterns in the last 15 years. They have to do that to keep the flow of the meats, right? So last year, the pork was really expensive. The chicken was expensive, but it wasn't too expensive, So chicken went down in price for a while, but now it's starting to go up again. It's going to start going up. Beef and chicken are going to be the ones that you'll have to like really watch the price on, because pork is going to be a lot cheaper. So you might have to substitute for a little bit, like, splurge, buy yourself a roast or something and spread it out. But you might have to eat more chicken that year, more fish, It goes year to year. It changes. I've noticed the pattern, and it's like, been following it for years. So chicken, yeah. Like the chicken drumsticks, they're not too bad for price, but I'm not too fond of chicken drumsticks. But after I made those chicken drumsticks in the Ninja with that batter the other day, I'm changing my mind. I'm going to look for chicken drumsticks because those were freaking awesome. See, that's too young. That's too young. They do it young. They say, oh, because it's so much more traumatic on their bodies when they're older. And they'll charge you like $1,000, over $1,000 if they're adults to do it. They say, we won't charge you as much. Yeah, because they just want to sterilize all the animals. That's all it is. And they know that eventually it's just going to cost you more at the vet. I follow this one woman. She's like a holistic care vet. So she does all natural remedies and all that shit and whatever. And yeah, she says she doesn't do it to any of her dogs. And I haven't had a problem with Bella. Like, she's perfect health. She's 2 years old. She's had 3 periods so far. And the only thing is she just wants to cuddle more. She loves you more when she's on her period. Yeah, same with me. I don't eat meat every single day. As much as Jay wants to. Like today he was craving meat like galore. But I had to make him wieners this afternoon. It's the easiest thing I could take out of the freezer that wasn't frozen, right? Well, that was frozen, but easier to cook. Yeah. There's so much substitutes you could use. Like, if you like lentils, you could add that to your meals instead of meat. Just got to find ways to go around it. Oh, let's go back a little bit. I can go meatless a few meals. Okay. We definitely go mostly for what's good price, the time of shopping. Yeah, exactly. I'm the same way. I look for reduce if I have to. Like, if I find a good reduced sale and it's like, the meat looks good, okay, I'll buy it. But I'll splurge sometimes and I'll go to the butcher because I love the meat at the butcher's. Good night, dog. Doggle. Good night, Doggle. Thanks for coming. Be sure to subscribe so you won't miss my live again, because I'm starting to do more lives now. So if you want to come check me out, I'll be here again, I'm sure. Soup and grilled cheese are a good salad. Exactly. Like yesterday, those Brussels sprouts I had, that was rudely interrupted by my battery dying. I made Brussels sprouts, a salad, and, well, sorry, I did have meat. We opened a can of ham, and we just cut it up into slices and had that. But even that, canned ham. Don't even have to cook it. Those black cans of ham, if you could get it, you get them at Dollarama. They're like $3. Frick, man. The best ham I've ever tasted. Like, it's actual ham, and it's got the jelly all around it and everything. Oh, frick, it's good. It's better than those little round cans. It's the big can about this big. And it comes from, let me see, I'll show you. They're like $3 something. On Amazon, they're like $14. Okay. But at the Dollarama, you get it. It's Mario's cooked ham. See the lighting? There we go. And it's from a product of Denmark. 340 grams. Delicious. It's pure ham, guys. Yeah, they are good. I love them. I just slice it up like that. Even cooking them in a frying pan, on a cast iron frying pan in the morning. Mamma mia. Mamma mia. That's a good stock up for the pantry guy. $5 stock up. Get that. I'm going to start actually getting some, putting them in my next year's pantry, because they're good for a long, long time. This one's good till 2028. Long time. With eggs, yes. American bison steak. Ooh, that sounds good. I've only had bison a few times, and that was good. The only place we could find bison here is at the butcher's. It's not something you can find in the grocery store, but maybe that's something I'll splurge on. Bison, yes. Now, maybe I'll take that ham out again, and I'll make some with breakfast tomorrow with eggs. Thanks, Grandma. That's what I'll do. I'll cook that ham up with eggs tomorrow. My turn to make breakfast tomorrow morning. Yeah, it is. Really good quality. Really good quality. Like, you know, sometimes you open a can of ham, the round ones. I don't know if it's like that in the States, but here, there's this little red can we get. I forget the name of the company. But you open it and it smells like dog food or cat food. And it's like, ooh, it tastes good. It's not bad. It's good to put in salads or sandwiches or whatever. But this is like having ham. It's just a little bit, you know, cut up and everything and packed in there, but it's pure ham. I love it. Oh, I love Spam. I love Spam. Spam is used to be a staple for me, but they're like $4 a can now, and they haven't gone down in a long time. Maybe this summer they will, but I'm waiting for a sale. Have you ever tried the bacon Spam? Bacon flavored? Oh, fuck yeah. That's awesome. Oh, you want me to hold it up? Okay. Hold on, I'll find lighting for you. Frick, hold on. Tell me when you have it. Did you get it, Sherry? Dollarama, it's usually, for us, it's on the bottom shelf. It's kind of hidden. Guess they don't want people to jump on it. $3 something. I think it's like $3.25 or something. If you can't get it there, you might get it at Dollar Tree. And if you can't get it at Dollar Tree, don't get it on Amazon. Amazon's a ripoff. Total fucking ripoff. I'm starting not to buy. I'm actually thinking about taking my Amazon account and just going, taking that Prime account and just throwing it away, because The food here in Canada on Amazon is ridiculous. I watched the prices in America on Amazon.com, and you guys, your stuff is a lot cheaper on your Amazon than it is on ours. Treat? I never heard of that company. You're welcome. There's another one too. I'll show you. Hold on. So Mario's also makes this one here. It's not bad, but it's not my favorite one. Luncheon meat. So this is chicken based. And I make my mock bacon with that. So you put your spices on it, your barbecue spices, or any spices you like, and do it in the cast iron frying pan. Love it. But this is not my favorite one. There's another one I get. It's called luncheon meat. That's a Canadian brand. This one is from... Oh, this one's made from Montreal. Yeah, this one's made in Canada, Montreal. In the same country as Denmark. The Mario is the same ham, but this one's made in Montreal. What the hell? Well, Jay's home, but that's okay. I don't have to cook. We had a late lunch. Yeah. It's worth a try. But like I said, it's better cooked. It's better cooked. I don't like it like when it's just cut from the can, that one. It's better cooked. A little bit of your own spice. I know Papa's home, Bella. I know Papa gonna come in a minute. Papa, I'm live on the telephone. I'm live with my friends on the internet. Yeah, I'm going to have to actually, because the little potatoes that I got not too long ago from the food truck, remember that? That was a while back. Got to be used up. Got to be used up. I got to use them up. Maybe I'll cut those up. Fry them with that ham and fry that with the onion. Jay, tomorrow for breakfast, we're going to have ham.
Don't hit me.
You got to thank Grandma for this. No, listen. You got to thank Grandma for this.
Okay.
I'm going to make some eggs with that ham, okay, the Mario, and potatoes in the cast iron frying pan.
Sounds good. Thank you, Grandma.
That will be breakfast tomorrow.
I like it.
Ham and potatoes, yes. Hi, Claire. How are you? Happy Friday. Just a random talk again. Talking about everything going on and shit like that. All right, so how many packages did I make here? Oh, freak. Did I put some oil already? I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. Okay. Claire says hello.
Hello, Claire.
Hello, Claire. She's happy. He's happy. He's home. I'm always happy he's home. Sometimes I want him to go to work.
Get out of my hair.
Just so I can make my videos and it's quiet, right? But other than that, it's all good. I love him at home. If he gets on my nerves, I tell him to go play his game. I'm like, go in your room and play your video games. But he doesn't get on my nerves. I just need quiet time sometimes. But we're good like that. For me, he doesn't kick me out of anywhere. He just loves being in my space. That's what I do. Oh, Bella! You're gonna break down my house. Be careful with the jug. What did you do? She dropped something on the ground, babe. Hold on. You want to hear the most cheapest thing? We got bully toys for Bella. Like, she's she destroys toys very easily. So what I did is I got her something else that's cheap. Watch this. Hold on. You stay there for a second. You know those big water jugs? I put her ball on it and this. She loves these. I have $25 toys and she will not touch them, but these things, bottles. She loves them. Watch this. I'll show you. To go work on his model cars. Yeah, that works. You tell him to do what he loves, right? Okay, Bella. Mama gonna throw it. Okay, go over there. Oh my God. Take it. Get it. Well, don't hide. No, over here. Bring it here. Mama's. That's Mama's. Bring it over here. Okay, we're gonna go over here. Mine. Mama's.
Give it here.
Mama's. See, she just loves it. But it's funny when she plays with the big one. Watch this. Like, this is a water jug that we have water when we throw this out, right? Put her a ball in it. It's a toy for her. And she'll stare at it. If it's on the table and it just got used, like we just emptied the water and everything else, she'll stare at it and she'll like nudge at you like, give me the bottle. That's my toy. But if she starts chewing on it, it goes in the garbage. She accomplished her mission, right? Get it. Get that freaking thing. That's Mama's toy. Mama's. Story of my life. So, note to self. There's a frugal toy for your dogs, guys. But once they start chewing on it, throw it out. Because you don't want them eating the plastic, right? To get the cap off, it takes her like 2 minutes. I'll tighten it on there. She'll just rip it right off. She's smart. So what were you saying, Grandma, about 7 o'clock there? I'll have to go back. Watching the news. Storm warning till 7 p.m. See, look at that. It's going to rain right before your show, and then you go live with clear skies. I've noticed that the Weather Network now exaggerates a lot of times. They're like, severe thunderstorms. And it's like, this is the kind of storms I used to walk in, like, no problem. Like, this is nothing, like, or severe snowstorms, stay at home, it's a snow day. And it's like, no, it's not. I don't even need to shovel my driveway. Like, all year it's been like that. It's been crazy. They really fearmonger people a lot.
I like it.
Jay likes it because then he gets paid to not work. Snow days, if it's a snow day, he gets to stay home and he gets paid for it. Yeah, it is the best toy ever. She loves it. Most frugal toy of the day is bottles. I need a marker now. Hey! Bring it over there, Mama, make a video. Thank you. If I tell her I'm making a video, she'll go in the other room. See, she's quiet now. You don't hear it. Mama, make a video. She's being quiet. She's biting on it, but she's being quiet. She's smart. Such a good girl. I'm lucky. I'm blessed. Well, I think I finished all these. Finished packaging these little meals. Jay, we're going to have tomato soup for supper.
Sausages.
Oh, shit. I didn't take him out.
Yes, you did.
Well, we had wieners for lunch. I don't want sausages.
Sausages.
He's getting tomato soup. I don't care what he says. We get more weather when it's not predicted. Really, eh? Us, they'll predict a storm coming and nothing happens. Or if a storm comes, it's not what they say. It's totally opposite. And it's so night and day from here to the city. Like my mom says, "Oh, it's raining cats and dogs here." I'm like, "It's sunny here. There's nothing here going on."
You know what this is about. Yeah, you know what it means.
Shh, Bella, Mama, make a video.
You already eat the lid.
Oh, shake the lid. Yeah, take the lid off. Good job. Better try next time. So these are the meals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, oh shit, there's more over there. Not done yet. Here, I think I'm done. I can't believe it's been an hour and 20 minutes since I've been on here. That's fine. I'm enjoying it, guys. I'm enjoying talking with you guys, getting to know each other, and it's fun, you know? It's fun having a little community of people that have similar interests. Yeah, I'm making Belle's food. I'll show you. I put them in these little Caesar packages. This is ground chicken, vegetables, pumpkin, and rosemary. A little bit of water. So she gets about 3 to 4 of these a day, plus her dry food, plus her snacks and her treats and stuff, you know. Sometimes it will be liver, sometimes it will be organ meats, sometimes it will be it's whatever I get that week. Sometimes it's turkey, ground pork, ground whatever. Depends. Some days she wants to eat like a pig and she doesn't want to stop eating. Some days she won't even eat. Some days she doesn't want to touch the stuff that's in the bowl. Like this morning she didn't want to eat what was in her bowl. I'm like, freak. I hate that because then it wastes food, right? And then sometimes she's finicky and she doesn't want to eat what we give her anymore of that certain product. And it's like, okay, we have to change it up again. Hey, Bella. Mama, make a video. Yeah, I love the fact that I got to meet you too, Sherry. So cool that you make her food and so much healthier. Yeah, I prefer it. I watch what goes inside of her so she stays healthy. I want to keep her out of the vets because the vets are expensive. You know, I don't want her on medication. I don't want her to become diabetic. I don't want her to have heart disease. I watch what she eats, what she drinks, even her water. Her water, I filter it in a Brita. So she gets nice clean water, not just from the tap. Okay, that's it. That's it. So I got a bunch of them. And that's just for a couple days. So I'm going to get some more stuff tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to get her liver and I'm going to try to get her some organ meats. So I could keep tabs on her iron levels. She used to love Caesars when she was little. That's where all these containers come from. I kept the Caesar containers. But she doesn't like it anymore. She doesn't like anything in a can. We were giving her some stuff that we used to get at Dollar Tree, and it was pure salmon, like salmon for dogs, you know, but it was just salmon. And another one was rice and chicken in a can, and it had minimal ingredients, just vitamins, right? So I was like, oh, this is pretty good, $2 a can or whatever. She was eating it for a while. Now she just looks at it, doesn't even want it. She's too spoiled. She just wants this. Hi, Jumpy Loops. How are you today? Happy Friday. She doesn't like lamb. Unfortunately, she does not like lamb. I've tried that many times, many different ways. She does not like it. Pork, she's not too fond of. Turkey, she'll eat for a while. She'll love it, and then she'll be like, I'm over it. I don't want to touch it for a while. She's finicky. But chicken, give her chicken. She could eat that every day, all day. Hey, Bella, you love chicken. Oh, here she comes. Did you say chicken, Mommy? Yes, I said chicken. Oh. She loves lettuce too. I don't know if you were here yesterday, but she loves lettuce. So I give her a little bit of lettuce once in a while. Her favorite is romaine lettuce. She'll eat iceberg lettuce, but she prefers romaine. She thinks it's a treat and she'll run away with it. If I drop some on the floor, she takes off like, oh my God, you know, I gotta sneak this away. I'm like, no, it's for you. Do you want some chicken, babe?
Yeah.
Not you, babe. Chicken medley for Bella. Look, taste test time, Bella. You want to taste test what Mama made you? You were such a good girl, eh? Let's put some in your bowl, okay? Let's put that on the floor. We're gonna show people how good you eat. Hi, internet person. We're just giving some food to Bella. I just made her meal. So let's try this. This is, you better eat this time. You had some this afternoon, some snacks. A lot. So now try that. Try that. Chicken and veg with oatmeal. Oh, yeah, she loves it. Good and nice and fresh, eh, Bella? Nice and fresh. What did that person say? I might ban them. Okay. Why is that held for review? Who did that? I can't give my dog hard food because it has no teeth. That's okay. Who's the moderator in the room right now that's blocking Claire's messages? Jay?
What?
Are you a moderator right now?
No. I'm not even on.
Who's moderator right now? Someone just held Claire's message for review, and I don't have moderator.
I didn't even know you could do that.
Oh, I don't like that. Hold on a second. What's this flash thing? Oh, that's my battery. Okay. You could talk, I could see you, but I'm just wondering who just hid your message, unless you clicked on it by yourself. Because it says that that's weird. The message is held for review. Why? That's weird. Strange. You could talk all you want, Claire. I have no problems with you. But if someone's moderating and they don't have my permission to moderate, they're going to have a problem with me. Did you cook for Bella? I had to cook for my pity, otherwise his gas would drive us out of the house. Yeah, I have to cook for my Bella because she's too fussy. She doesn't like dog food. And I want her to be healthy. Oh, what's going on, Janet? Okay, so you do see it? You do see my comments on Natty Live. Okay. Yeah, it was weird. Someone just put Claire's message or comment on review, and I didn't do that. So I'm wondering who the hell did. Because I don't have a moderator except for Jay. Jay's on moderator. Community moderation. Let me see this. Live chat and change. You make these sense will apply across the stream on the channel. Okay. Blocked words. Oh, you know what? It might have been a blocked word or something. Because I have a list of blocked words. Did you use naughty words? No, she just said her dog can't eat certain dog foods because she has no teeth. Good night, Missy. Thanks for coming on. Kittles, are you on?
I am.
Oh, hey. Hey, sexy. How you doing? How you doing, Kittles? They had issued sending out double bills. My bill still stands double, but it's not. I had to wait 25 minutes on hold. I hate when they do shit like that. And then they make you wait and wait and wait and wait, and you're on a cell phone sometimes, and it's like, this is costing me money. You know, this is costing me money to wait for you fuckers. And then you talk to someone and you can't understand what they're saying, so I have to ask for someone that's French so they could speak proper English. sorry guys if you know you have an accent. I have a hard time sometimes understanding accents. So I get irritated in a way because you know they talk really fast. It's like ah. In person it's different. I can read a little bit of the lip, right? But when it's on the phone, it's different. They had issues sending out double bills. My bills came double, but it's not. Okay. It's been a while since you've seen Kittles. Kittles is on usually, but he doesn't talk because usually he's on watching on the TV and you can't message on the TV. He doesn't have that option. So if he's on his phone, he could message. He could talk back. Moderators in the house. Kick some ass, Jay. It's okay. I don't trolls don't come here. They know better. When you have a little wrench beside your name, Jay, that means you're a moderator.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Jay has access to my whole channel, so the only person in the world that has access to it. I do the same thing when I'm on live too with Janine and everybody else. It's the only way I could actually, you know, I watch them on the TV while Jay plays his games, and then I comment on my silent phone.
Janet said something that her message was retracted.
See? Oh no, Janet retracted it. That means she erased it herself.
Oh, okay.
When it says message retracted, it means that she erased it herself. So it might have been a typo or something.
Why does it feel so good after I poop?
Why does it feel so good after you poop? I don't know. You tell me. Maybe getting rid of all that shit that's inside of you. Oh, did she ever, eh? She had a lot of kids on there last night. Like, I'm sorry, but this is... we have a setting that says it's for adults and everything else. And all these kids come on. It's like, what the hell? No, I took it off review. It said it was on review and I put it on. It was about your dog's teeth, right? See, that stuff there might have been good. The stuff I made would have been good for your dog. You add more gravy to it or a little bit of more water. Not too much today, guy or girl. Nothing actually. I'm going to watch Grandma's live at 7 o'clock. I'm going to make a little bit of supper in a little bit for Jay. And that's it. I have nothing else planned. That's why you give her Caesar. Yeah, it's nice and mushy, eh? Yeah, ground beef and stuff with like a broth. That would help her too. Or it'll be easier. Yeah, ground beef, ground pork, a little bit of broth, mashed potatoes in there. Not my potato, mashed carrot or whatever. And you know what might help her too is you put a little bit of rosemary in there. It helps with her her breath and her oral care. Because those mint things that you give the dogs, you know, oh, mint this and all that, those mint flavored things that you give the dog for their teeth, dogs aren't even supposed to be eating mint. It's on the toxicity list. So why does everything have mint in it? Yeah, it is bad for dogs. Exactly. We know that. And we have mint growing in our yard. We have to keep Bella right away from it. Oral care, but she has no teeth. Yeah, but it will help just, you know, her breath even, to make her breath smell nice. And oh, it's Granny that's on tonight. I thought she said GT was on tonight at 7 o'clock. Where did I get that wrong? Huh. Okay. Natty, Grandma on tonight, not Saturday. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Then someone said, no, she's on tonight. It's Granny that's on tonight. Watch Janine go on, then I have to make a choice. I love talking to Janine. I love talking with Janine. Janine's awesome too. Something to heart. What kind of heart condition does she have? Could it be parasites that causes it? Because the parasites will cause a lot of things on dogs. Oh, she's how old is she? She's an older dog or what? We'll have to see at 7 o'clock who's on. I gotta sit down. My back's sore now. I'm not sore, it's achy. Was that good? You ate it all, Bella. You ate all your dinner. Oh, she's 15. Wow. That is an age when it starts to, like, go that way. No, I don't see any of the hearts or anything like that. If I was on my computer, I would, but because I'm on my cell phone, I don't see it. Yeah, it sounds like she lived a long, good life. 15 years old is pretty good for a dog, actually. Anything after 12 is pretty good. I'm tired now. I need no more. Where's my bottle of water, babe?
There.
Where? She knocked it out, eh?
She knocked down, yeah.
She knocked. That's what she knocked down. Let's go sit on the couch, guys. Oh, you seen a heart? Oh, there we go. Hi, Popsicle Pete. Long time no chat. What's up? What's going on this Friday evening now? It's 5 o'clock. She's been on meds for 3 years. Wow. The meds are expensive, eh, Claire? What kind of dog is it again? Bella, B, you want to sit with mamas? Come on up. Up, up. Come on, get up. Sit the mamas. Come on. You're going to be on the camera, okay? You're going to be on camera. Here you go. Did you leave, Jay?
Yeah.
Oh. Jay wants sausages, and I didn't take them out of the freezer. I forgot to. So he's getting tomato soup tonight with those chow mein noodles in it. Those crunchy chow mein noodles.
Well, beggars can be choosers.
A very expensive Shih Tzu. Ooh.
A Shih Tzu that's 15 years old. That's pretty good.
Yeah. That's pretty good, though, Claire. 15 years old for a Shih Tzu is pretty good.
Just keep loving her.
That's right. Keep loving her. Jay's beside me. Vegging. Do you want to be on it?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Well, yeah, it'd be too much glare.
Yeah, too much glare. Yeah, I'm too bright.
$130 for cats insulin, $95 for diabetic food. Wow.
Diabetic food.
That's almost like a person with diabetes itself. Just $130 for the insulin, $90 for the fudge. That's crazy, eh? Is that $95 for the food a month?
Yeah.
McGregor. Is that the ones that, when we had our camp? The owners were McGregors, weren't they?
I don't know.
I can't remember his name now. On meds, 160, and on meds is 160, and other water pills are 40 for 3 months. Ouch. And then the internet person says $95 for about 3 weeks. That's wow. Unreal.
Wow. Thank you for being healthy, Bella.
That's why I try to be so strict with Bella. Just I don't want her to catch anything or, suffer in any way. You're not a McGregor anymore? No, it's because I recognize the name McGregor, and I remember when when we had a camp on the reserve, the owners of the property I'm pretty sure they were McGregors. McGregor? Wow. Yeah, that's pretty pricey, man, for medication. Unreal. They know how to make money off of us, guys.
Mm-hmm.
They know how to get us every way possible. If it's not with our kids, it's with our dogs or our animals or senior citizens or even ourselves. Like what's going on the weekend? My husband's working and it's going to rain. Tomorrow I have to do my grocery haul. We go out with my parents to do the grocery haul, so we're picking them up early in the morning to do that.
That's right.
Then I come home, I put my groceries away, do my grocery haul video, edit. So by the time I'm done editing, it's almost 3:00. So that's my day pretty much. Then I make supper and go from there, right? Sunday, I'm not sure. I might have to go with a friend and do a couple things. We'll see what's going on there. But other than that, I'm not sure what's going on Sunday besides that. See, Saturday's my busy day. I tell people that's my day of work. That's my grocery haul day. You love your cat, but man, oh man, she's 16 years old. Wow, she's up there, eh? Is she a big cat? Like a fat cat? And is she orange? I noticed the orange and white cats usually last a long time.
Yeah, PC lasted quite a long time.
We don't even know how old PC was. She was over 18.
Uh-huh.
Because we think she was 18, but he was 18, PC. But you had him. He was already, what, grown up?
No.
No?
I got him as a kitten.
Okay. We don't know how old he was then. The meds that are $160 only last 2 months. Holy shit.
She used to be a fat tuxedo cat.
Aw. Nice tuxedo cat. Look at this. It's got a 5-minute delay on the television.
Mm-hmm.
I look skinny on the television. I am skinny, that's why.
That's right.
I look like this thin thing. You wouldn't guess when I'm 6 feet tall, eh, guys? I did my shopping today. I paid $99, but I saved with sales and my daughter's discount. Nice. What did you score? Did you score anything good? Like, what was your what was the biggest score that you got that like you're like start the car? There's always something I'm like yes, and I'm so happy about it. I'll think about it for the rest of the week. Yeah, I get excited over food, eh? Baxter is the most expensive vet in Sudbury. Baxter? Where's Baxter? I go to the one on Martindale. Is it Martindale?
Yeah.
Yeah, Martindale Clinic.
Complete opposite down. Outside of town.
What's 6 feet? Who knew? What? Yeah, I'm 6 feet. 6 feet tall. I'm a tall girl. I'm an Amazon princess. Or Amazon queen. There we go. TV, you are delayed, so I don't know. Yeah, I know the comments. I'm watching the TV too, and I'm like, at least a 10-second delay. Chicken, 97 cents a pound. My husband said buy 2, get 2. Nice. That's a good sale. That's a great sale.
Buy one for the cost of 2 and get the second one free.
On Lawrence Street. Huh. We were lucky we got into the Martindale. I don't know if she's the most expensive or whatever. I just know that I only got her shots there. That's it. Everything else I do myself.
I'm trying to pet you. I don't get licked by you.
Yeah. I hear they're pretty good there for that. My friend had her animals put down there. And the girl I have, she's a very young vet. And she seems really nice. I don't even know her name. She's just a young girl.
No, I'm bad for names.
Chips 197 too. Nice. Nice. Chips are getting up in price too, eh, guys? Holy shit. $3.50 a bag, $4.50 a bag. I'm like, what? I'll stick to my selection brand. Or my 25-cent bags from the Dollar Tree. Noodle flavor, burn your tongue. I would get those chips again. Those 25-cent chips that I got at the Dollar Tree. They weren't bad. They're a little spicy. They're medium spicy, but it didn't do anything to my tongue. Didn't affect my tongue. And it's not a long-lasting burn. Like, it's not like...
Welcome back, Grandma Teresa.
I'm back for a few minutes. Hey, Grandma Teresa, is it tonight that you're having your live? Or is it Granny that's having her live tonight? Because we were trying to figure that out. Because someone was saying Granny's having it at 7 o'clock. They charged $365 to put down a Martindale and $650 at the Baxter.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. My friend has to put down his cat tomorrow or Monday. He hasn't decided yet.
Grandma Teresa was saying tomorrow.
Hi, internet. Okay, so it's tomorrow. Oh, okay. See, I thought it was tonight. So Granny's tonight.
Did you find your chocolate last night?
Yes, I did. I went into my summer stash. I found my chocolate. I wasn't supposed to go into my summer. I try to avoid going in the summer stash because then I have to buy some more to put in the summer stash. Supposedly there's a place in Winnipeg that does it too, eh, Claire? That's what he was saying anyways. I'm going to find out where. Sherry Davenport. Yeah. Oh, I got to write that down. Note to self. Write it on my list. Send me a message, Jay. No, never mind because it's going to say it on here. Chocolate. I got to get chocolate.
Oh, you don't need to write that down.
Well, yeah.
That's just instinctual.
Well, you go to Dollar Tree tomorrow, you're going to get some chocolates there.
Freaking right.
Get some
Alcoholic, remember?
Get some coconut ones. Those coconut.
I'm getting what I get.
Coconut covered chocolate.
I'm getting what I get. You get what I get.
You know those things, 2 for $1. I love those.
Tell everyone, you get what I get.
That's another thing. Stock up on chocolate because they said that chocolate's going to go up because the cocoa prices are going up. And I'm noticing I can't find cocoa in the grocery store anymore. They used to sell cocoa for $3.99 a can at the store. And they are not in the shelves. They're not on the app. And I went in looking for other kinds and there's none there. So I'm like, uh-oh, it's starting. I thought, oh, I'm safe. I got cocoa. I can make some stuff with cocoa, right? Now I can't find cocoa. I'll have to check the other stores, mind you, like Metro, but Metro will be like double the price.
I'll Claire, I'll let her know when she finds out to let you know.
What's that?
Like how much it cost to have the cat put down.
Oh, yeah. Once my friend goes, I'll let you know. Because he was thinking about going to that one there. It's going to be very expensive. Shouldn't be that expensive. That's ridiculous. $50 tops. That's what it should be. Oh, keep chocolate rice cakes and put whipped cream for a snack. Oh, where do I find chocolate rice cakes? Bella, you can't play around my stand, honey. You're going to knock it over.
No, easy girl.
No. That's a good idea, actually. I'm going to go do that, internet person. I'm going to go to the bulk barn. Thank you. I'm going to try that.
They just said in bulk, but yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I'm going to go to bulk barn. I never thought of that. Duh. I'm there all the time. Well, not all the time. Once in a while.
It cost more than the.
I don't do TMU.
I'm reading.
I don't do TMU. It's cost more than products just for the tariffs that you know who put in the place here.
Not a fan of who?
Yeah, the little redhead.
Huh?
The redhead man put that in place.
Oh.
Not a fan of him at all. Who is a fan of him? I don't know anybody that is. Cats and dogs, a different price. I'm not sure. I know it's like, I think he said it was $200 or $300 for his cat. My daughter was raising money for him, so I'll have to figure it out. I'll ask him when I see him. Oh, what did you say? Something between us. I don't do TMU, but saw the cost of the products just for the tariff that you know. Well, you know what they want to do, eh? They're going to sell to us at cost. So if something like a purse that's a $5,000 purse, those fancy purses come up, we're going to get them for like $5 here in Canada, just to be an ass. That's what China's going to be doing with Temu stuff.
Yeah, they were saying that they'll ship directly to the customer instead of to
The companies.
the companies. So the price that the companies are selling things at, they're marking it up big time.
Yeah.
So you won't have to do that markup. I remember seeing one was about the Tide Pods. You want to buy Tide Pods? It's like 5 cents a Tide Pod.
Yep. Yeah. So you could have a friend from Canada ship you something from,
Well, that was directly to the people in the States because anything under $100 or $800 is not tariffed.
Yeah.
I don't even want to.
Well, you know what, Claire? I don't even know where it is here because in my little town, it might be on the outskirts of, that area. Because there's parts in the bush that have like little farms and stuff. So I think it might be like a little vet place, farm kind of place. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, you spelled one of the day wrong.
And it's not the one in the reserve.
Bella,
Did you fart?
you pig.
Bella, go over there, stinky ass. Go. Go. You stink.
Come on.
You stink.
Let's go
She
outside.
farted. Go outside. Go for caca. Go
Pew,
caca outside.
pew,
You
pew.
stink. Farter.
Oh, man.
She came and farted beside me.
Okay, I'll take you outside for food.
Whew.
I can taste it.
She's like, I could taste it. Yeah, Temu, I don't even buy from Temu. First off, the app, Total has access to everything on your phone. Anything you do on the phone, Temu monitors. So you read that before you download anything I download, I look at it and I'm like, nope, it wants access to my phone, wants access to my contact list, wants access to my typing, like my messages. Nope, never downloaded Temu. No problem, Claire. I'll let you know. Oh, man. My back's aching. This weather, I think. Haha, Sherry, that's funny. What did you see on the news? I gotta go back. My dog does that. Look at her butt. You know what? She doesn't do it too often. She doesn't fart too often. But when she does, sometimes it stinks, man. Sometimes it stinks. Sorry, back. I'm stocking up on coffee at $2.50 a can at Tim Hortons Distributor Center. Oh, nice. Except I don't really like Tim Hortons coffee anymore. It's crap. Fart the cat. One day I farted and the dog went. She didn't like it. They take a little whiff and I'm like, that's nasty then if my dog's doing that. Dogs are funny, man. Look at that. I'm sniffing it on the TV. You can see him go. That's how delayed this is, Jay. Holy cow. Oh, my back's aching, Jay. This weather sucks. Makes me achy. Well, I guess I should get off and I should make them some soup because we don't eat after 6 o'clock. And we fast till about 5:30. Well, tomorrow's the weekend, so probably till 9 tomorrow. So that's what I do. What happened to that? Everything went black on my phone. All right, guys. Thanks for coming on my live today. Thanks for chatting it up. Thank you for the live. Great talking with you. That's why you guys eat so early. No, we eat early because he leaves for work at 5:30 in the morning. So he wakes up at 4:30. So I get up with him and make him breakfast. And the next day he makes me breakfast. And that's our life. And on the weekends, I try to sleep in. I might sleep in till 8, 9 o'clock if I'm lucky. Yeah, me too. I'm going to go make some supper. My man has to eat something, so I'll make him in tomato soup, even though he doesn't want it. Tough shit.
I can hear you.
Bye, everyone. I'll see you again soon. Probably Sunday or something. I'll be coming on. I'll get bored. I'll be like, I'm going to go talk with my friends. Love you all. Bye. Chinese food tonight. Oh, I'm jealous. Start the car. We're going to Claire's. She's making Chinese food, or she's got Chinese food. Soup and grilled cheese. If I had bread, I would make grilled cheese. I just don't have bread, and I don't have cheese till tomorrow. Good night. Mwah, mwah, my friends. Mwah, mwah. See you later. Good night, Popsicle Pete, Internet Person, Grandma, Claire, Janet. I think Janet's still here. Yeah. And whoever else is here. Ciao for now, Bellas.